Zillow is lying to you, and it's costing you thousands. That Zestimate that you see on your home's value on your screen, it's not accurate. In fact, it could be off by $50, $70, or $100,000, or even more. Hey guys, I'm Lucas Smith, your local real estate expert. Today, we're going to talk about how your Zestimate really works and how it's engineered to benefit Zillow and not you. Stick around all the way till the end. I'll share my hot tip, one 3-minute check that you can do to get an accurate estimate of your home's value. As a real estate professional, I'm going to tell you what we're seeing out here in the market today is as soon as you list a home, no matter what the Zestimate was when you listed it, Zillow's immediately going to undercut your listing price. So not only are they lying to you, but they're trying to manipulate the market. So what is a Zestimate? It's an AVM. It's an automated valuation model. It's not an appraisal. It's not even a decent guess. Zillow has never seen your home. In fact, what their AVM really is it's just a marketing tool to get you to contact them so they can connect you with one of their premier agents that they have a relationship with that they make money off of. I know, I was one. Now don't be fooled. Zillow is not your friend, and its Zestimate is the bait, because that Zestimate right at the bottom, it says it could be off by up to 20%. Okay, here's a couple of reasons why it's wrong. Reason number one, garbage in, garbage out, right? They can only go with the information that they have available. Their algorithm relies on public records, which are often outdated or just plain wrong. They have zero knowledge of your home's condition. They don't know what you've put into it. They don't know if you've remodeled it recently. They don't know all the blood, sweat, tears, and money you put into that new kitchen. They don't know how much you spent on the new roof, how much you spent on the pool or the entertainer's backyard. They have zero knowledge of that, and quite frankly, they take none of that into account. It assumes that your house is exactly identical to the dumpy foreclosure down the street that sold for pennies on the dollar. Reason number two, it's wrong. It can't read the market. So all Zillow uses is what we call historical sales data, past sales, things that have already happened in the past. It doesn't look at any current market sales data, and it certainly doesn't look at what buyers are paying above or below list price in your neighborhood. Zillow's algorithm doesn't understand market momentum, has no idea what's going on in the market, which is why as soon as we list a home in this current market, Zillow often goes below the listing price. Algorithm doesn't know if prices are going up or prices are going down, and if it does, it's really, really slow to catch on. It can't distinguish between a foreclosure home, a short sale, a family transfer, or a regular resale home that's got lots of upgrades like yours. It doesn't know the difference. It puts them all in the same basket. So you might say, okay, great, Lucas, how does this deception really cost me money? For a seller, if you have a low Zestimate on your property, that's what people are going to look at. That's what buyers are going to look at when they're coming to look at your home, and they're going to undervalue your home based on Zillow's bad information. If you're a buyer and you see a Zestimate that's overpriced, that's absolutely wrong, you run the risk of having to compete for that home at a higher price than market value because everybody thinks it's worth that because Zillow said so. If you're a homeowner and you want to refi or do a HELOC and you go look at your home's value on Zillow and that's just way, way off from what the appraised value comes in at, you guys, that's going to create major problems in your financial plans if you're planning on refining or doing a HELOC. Zillow's own home buying program, Zillow Offers, lost over $500 million buying homes. That's how bad they are at pricing homes. They use their numbers and they lost money buying homes. Now that leads to the question, if they can't make their Zestimate work in the real world application of buying homes, should you trust it? Okay, so here's the hot tip. If you really want to get a good idea of what your home's value is, stop looking at Zillow. One way you can do this is you can go to your county tax assessor's website, look up your home's value. It's public record. Now that's your last assessed value. That's probably wrong, and don't tell the assessor because they'll raise your taxes. Look for homes within a mile radius of your homes, or better yet, homes on your street that are similar to yours that have sold within the last 3 to 6 months. Look at what these homes that are similar to yours have sold for, do a conglomeration, and you can get a good estimate. Or if you really want a good estimate, call a professional, have them come in, see your home. If you need to call us, I'm happy to give you an absolutely free, no cost, no obligation market analysis on your home and let you know what your home's real value is. This way you can decide if it's worth it for you to buy, sell, refinance it, or even just for peace of mind. I'm happy to do it, no charge, no obligation. Either one of these will give you a far more realistic estimate of what your home is really worth, rather than trusting Zillow or one of the other online websites. Don't let a machine determine what your home is worth. You guys, if you got some great stuff out of this, please click like and subscribe, or share it with a friend who might want this information. My name's Lucas Smith. I'm the broker owner of Sell My Home Real Estate. Thank you so much for watching.